Oh, Billy over here with the backpack. First day of mowing, we just cut all that. Billy cut all that there. And I cut the whole back over there. But we're knocking them out. We got the walker and the X Mark and the right. I've been running the X Mark. We're gonna try something new with the walker this year. So I'll show you guys that when we get to that point. But this is the 1, 2, this is the third account we've been to so far this morning, and everything's cutting great. So. But we got Tyler all the way down there weed whacking. He's just learning his first year with us. He's getting it figured out. He's learning how to run them trimmers and how to avoid letting the string go back in the head. So you got to pull the head apart to fix it. He just learned that. I just taught him how to avoid that. But there's a small little part in the back that needs trim. Billy's gonna go hit that real quick and we're out of here now on the next one. Feels good to be out in this sunshine though, even though it's cold. Knocking out the old apartments again, like we always do. And I just mowed all this whole center section there. I mowed the connecting part here, and then the connecting part on the other side, and then all the outskirt parts, and this big front part over here. Billy did the fronts of all the buildings, and now he's doing a huge stretch that goes across the whole front. Tyler weed whacked everything all the way around. We did not edge the sidewalks. We are not going to do them this week. Actually, we're going to edge them all next week to get that first cut in them, because they're not bad. We took care of them so well last year. They barely need edge, but we're going to clean them up again next week. And then we got to go across the street and mow the big one over there. I didn't film anything. I didn't know how much I was going to be able to mow. I thought there was going to be a lot of like soft areas, but I'll tell you what, this old X Mark is mowing like a champ. She's doing very, very nice. But I don't know where Ty is. He was wrapping up the last little bit of weed whacking he had to do. And then he's gonna grab the blower and start blowing off all the sidewalks. Actually, one of the blowers is gone. And I can hear him way off in the distance over there. So I came back to the truck here to get a drink because I'm thirsty. And then I'm gonna head across the street. And Billy will be done in a little while with the front, and then he'll head over there, and that'll be that. Ty can take a little break until we're done, because there's like 2 little spots of weed whack over there, but that's it. We'll get you guys some mowing footage today, I promise. I just haven't yet up to this point, obviously, but we'll get you some kind of mowing footage. I got all kinds of ideas for mowing videos this year, stuff a little bit different than in the past. Whew. Yep. So freaky people around here. This dude like flew up real quick in this van and he slowed right down, and he's like, now he's stopped over there. Some weird people over here. Oh well, let's go finish mowing. Having fun, Ty?
Yeah.
All right, boys. We knocked those out quick as hell. All the apartments over there and this.
Yeah, I went back to Northern Good. I went sideways and worked my way back.
Yeah, because it gets wet back there.
The apartments are all done. Blown everything.
Everything all done? You're the man, Ty.
Hey, can I bring one?
All right. Why don't you hang your trimmer off of that, and Ty can hitch a ride back with me. I'll meet you up there where the blower is. Ty's over there wrapping up weed whack around that building. He already did all the poles, all the signs. He weed whacked all the way around this building. I mowed this whole section here, that whole front there, all around the sides, all the whole back, all the back over there, all back behind that building, all the fronts here, and this whole front part here. Billy's down there at the other set like he always does. So all Ty has to do is finish weed whacking here and blow this one off these sidewalks. I'm gonna go down there and see what Billy's got left to mow, because he took the walker down there and did the front of that building because it gets really bad. And then he came back down here, grabbed the right, and went and mowed. So I don't think he's even gotten to that front part yet. So I'm gonna go knock that out for him, and then Ty can go down there and trim that one out. It was funny. This morning, Billy says, "Who's going to be the first to do the walk of shame this year?" I go, "You are. You're always the first, and the second, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth." So we get done with all this stuff, and he goes down to this end down here to weed whack. I said, "All right, you and Ty go weed whack that. I'll blow off this whole end, and then I'll come down there and blow off that." And he goes, "Okay." So then I'm down there blowing that off. Ty's blowing stuff off, and Billy takes off back all the way back down that end where the truck is, because he ran out of weed whacker string. When I told them, make sure you take weed whacker string. Now he just called me to bring Chuck down here. So why? What's wrong? He goes, "I ran out of gas in the trimmer."
damn kid hands me a trimmer with no string in it or gasoline.
No, he takes the trimmer with no gasoline.
Before, when I said,
The only trimmer that works like that.
hey, when I said, hey guys, go down there and weed whack that and I'll start blowing off. What did I say after that?
Bring string.
Make sure you both have string, make sure there's gas in the trimmers.
Yep.
Okay, got it, Pops.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Billy had to go back down for string and now he needed gas. Oh, how fun. Billy Jean. So, pretty. Alright, I've had enough. I've had enough already. I'm done with this fucking thing. Family channel. Good first day of mowing. Everything went well. No breakdowns, no nothing. So I'd say we're doing all right there as far as that goes. You did really good, Ty, from everything I saw. The one thing you gotta remember, things will come in time. Like, I'm the world's fastest weed whacking guy. Won state championships 15 years in a row. First championship I won was in 1963.
Weren't even born until 87.
You say I wasn't born until 87?
Or 78.
Switch those numbers, Rain Man.
78.
I was born in 78.
My bad.
That's when all the good things were made. Starting with me.
Is that what you think?
That's what I know, sucker.
That's what you think?
But, so
Einstein.
what you really need to concentrate on
Yep.
is one, you miss a lot of stuff weed whacking, which happens.
Yep.
Okay. So what you need to train yourself to do, and eventually you'll just do it and you won't even realize you're doing it, is I weed whack. I always go right to left, so everything blows out instead of blowing in. And I'll go a little bit, and then I'll look back, and I'll go, and I'll look back, and make sure there's no stragglers, nothing
Yeah.
sticking up. And after a while doing it, you'll just do it, and not even think about it, and that'll keep you from missing stuff. Okay. And the other thing is, I see you stop quite often to pull the head off to fix a string. You gotta keep your eye on.
Listen to
the
it.
head
Just
of that
listen
thing.
to the sound
Yeah,
of
it'll
it.
make a different sound, but I mean, you'll get used to it. But you got to keep your eye on it so that you can, you'll know, like, okay, hey, string's getting low.
Yep.
The one good thing you were doing that I had told you in the beginning, and I watched you stayed up on it, is whenever you bump that head to get the string to come out, make sure you bump it on a hard surface. You don't want to bump it on the grass because that leaves a scalp mark. When you're like in areas where there's some areas where it don't matter, like when you're in the back side of those apartments where nobody goes anyway, you know, don't go walk 5 minutes out of your way to find a hard surface to bump that thing. I just bump it on the ground.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're not, it might scalp a little bit. It's really not going to for the most part, but they don't care.
Tree roots.
And you know what I mean? So, or like walk near the edge of the wood line, do it over there where it's not going to make a difference. You know what I mean? Nobody cares.
If you're at a fence, do it on the top of the fence.
Yeah, you can tap
I mean,
on
Dad
top
do
of the
that
fence.
all the time.
Things like that. You'll find all kinds of little things.
I did it on the.
We got to get the head off this thing and fix it because this thing's screwed up. This is one of them aftermarket caps, and it just, I hate this. I hate these. I hate them. I hate them.
I jammed my knife in there. I jammed a wrench in
Oh,
there.
I know. It's because usually when I bought these aftermarket caps in the past, this one's from last year, before I put it on, I grind down that tab a little bit so it snaps on and off there easier. The bad part is one time I ground it down a little too far and then the cap just kept falling off. So you got to kind of do this without stabbing yourself, which doesn't often happen. I'm trying to think of how I did this before. Just get a hammer. It's the answer to everything.
Everything's a hammer unless it's a screwdriver. In that case, it's a pry bar. See, I was looking for the mini sledge in the toolbox, but I didn't see it. So I was like,
It's in there. It's just, yeah. So, oh look, they literally broke right off anyway. Freaking junk. Okay, well you can throw that in the garbage.
Alrighty.
And
keep that spring.
keep this. Should be a brand new one right here.
Oh, so you already had a new one for it.
Yeah.
Always.
These are the aftermarket ones. So I'm gonna put this in the grinder real quick and grind that down a little bit. Otherwise, the same thing's gonna happen. Yeah. So you just, like I said, keep an eye on it. Then you know when it's this won't keep happening, and then you won't have to keep pulling this head off every time. Just you gotta constantly be watching it to know when your string's about to run out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I started listening to the sound. I got used to it,
Yeah.
and then I just sometimes get carried away and then forget about it.
But all right, I'll grind this down quick. Put this on. All right, we're gonna end the video there. First day mowing in the books. Didn't get a whole heck of a lot of footage today, and that's because I forgot to bring any type of mounts with me, like the grip mount. So I'm just, a lot of places there's nowhere to set the camera, so I just grip it to a tree branch or something. And even if it hangs upside down, because then when I put it in my editing software, I could just rotate it, put it the right way. But yeah, so X-Mark ran great, cut great. Billy, how was the right? It cut
Great.
Good?
Yeah.
Good deal. Everything seemed to cut great. The walker did awesome. Everything's good to go. It's just these trimmers. We bought air filters and spark plugs for it like 3 weeks ago, and we never changed them, so they were running like crap all day. Wouldn't stay running, things like that. So, yeah. Now they should be better for tomorrow. But we're going to end that right there. Billy, you close off this video. I got this.
Adios.